Streaming now, this is the Wood TV Live Desk.
And good morning, everyone. Phil Penarski here with the Wood TV Live Desk. Hope you're all having a great start to your Monday. Throughout the month of March, Kids Food Basket has been going orange to help raise awareness of childhood hunger throughout the entire month of March. And we are now being joined by Bridget Clark Whitney with the Kids Food Basket. She's here to talk all about the awesome initiatives that the nonprofit is hosting to really help generate as much awareness as possible throughout the month of March for Kids Food Basket and childhood hunger. Bridget, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks, Phil. I appreciate it.
Of course, I always love having Kids Food Basket on. You guys do a lot of great work. Awesome to help kind of spread the message that you guys are also trying to spread. So I guess, that first question, of course, is why are you guys going orange? Why does orange play such a central color to the cause you guys are trying to promote this month?
Yes, it is really important. So March is Nutrition Awareness Month. Orange is also the national color of childhood hunger awareness. So it's an important time to be talking about both our children in our country who are experiencing food insecurity, but also the importance of healthy nutrition and the importance of healthy nutrition for everyone, right? For our children whose brains and their bodies need healthy nutrition in order to be their best, both in school and in life. And that's what we do here at Kids Food Basket every day. We're all about healthy food access for our kids in West Michigan, but we also do nutrition education and we do urban farming, teaching kids where food comes from, why that's important, how to get connected to the food that's healthy for us. This is all about creating this foundation of good health, right? Because a foundation of good health means a good future and everyone deserves that. It also means a healthier, stronger West Michigan when our kids and our families have the nutrition that they need. It is so important. Right now in particular, we are all experiencing inflation. We're all experiencing those numbers continuing to rise at the grocery store. So for our families who are already resource scarce and dealing with barriers of not having enough finances to buy healthy food, this time in the world is even harder. So it's super important that Kids Food Basket is continuing to show up. We've also received a lot more requests for need this year alone. In fact, in my 22 years of leading the organization, we've never had as many requests for services in one school year as we have this year. So clearly there's a lot of need out there. That's why this March in particular, it's so important to create awareness. How can we show up for each other? How can we make sure all of our kids have the nutrition that they need?
No, absolutely. And you touched on a lot of great points there, Bridget. And one thing in particular you mentioned was, of course, that Kids Food Basket is seeing a much higher need for your services than this year, than maybe you've seen in past years. I mean, just talk about maybe how this whole month has gone so far as raising that awareness and getting those much needed donations, whether it be volunteer time or physical donations, monetary donations. I mean, how has the initiative Go Orange been so far this month?
Yeah, it's always we work really hard to talk about it and build it up. And then come March, there's lots of great businesses that are involved right now, and they're doing roundups or they're having Go Orange Day at their businesses, especially the restaurants. We're super grateful. It's so important. And other community members, having people come in to volunteer. Some of us don't have the opportunity to be able to give financially, but we can all give something, right? We can give with our time, whether it's here at Kids Food Basket or at home, decorating bags, decorating those sack supper bags. Every single one is a touch of love. Every single one is a gift. And so everybody has something to give. And this is how we can show up really well for our neighbors. But right now in particular, like I said, more need than ever before. This school year alone, we've served 50,000 more meals than we served this time last year in the same schools because of an increase in need. And this is oftentimes we have parents calling us, principals, teachers, consistently calling, asking us to increase the amount of meals that we're sending to schools because there is that big of an increase in need. We've also unfortunately had to say no. We've got a lot of schools that are still on our wait list, schools in West Michigan that are on our wait list for services. That's a bummer. Tell you what, Phil, that's the same thing that keeps me up at night. It also launches me out of bed in the morning to keep working on this issue because all of our kids deserve healthy food consistently. So yes, things are going well for Go Orange Month, and we need our community to really step up and give what you can. If you can give monetarily, it makes a huge difference. If you can give of your time, it makes a huge difference. Either, again, volunteering here on site. We've got a location in Kent County, Muskegon County, and an Ottawa County location that also serves Allegan, or of course, at home decorating those Sac Supper bags and really helping to show up for our neighbors.
And that's one thing I really do love about this whole initiative, Bridget, is the fact that, you guys mentioned that you're in need of a lot of help from the community itself, but you're providing a lot of different opportunities for the community to get involved. And you guys have a couple of ones that I want to get to in just a little bit. But another part of this that I think a lot of people maybe are on the fence about, whether it is volunteering or whether it is giving a monetary or physical donation. As you mentioned, we're all experiencing the impacts of inflation right now. But you mentioned a lot of great stats offline that I think the people kind of would like to hear, that really explains just how important those extra volunteering or extra help that somebody can give. It may not seem like a lot, whether it's an hour here, an hour there, but it really does benefit you guys in the long run.
Right, absolutely. So a few stats to try to wrap your head around. It is tough to do. More than 25,000 children in the 4 counties that we serve, Kent, Ottawa, Allegan, and Muskegon. More than 25,000 children live in food insecure households, meaning homes that just simply don't have the necessary funds they need for healthy food. That's 2021 statistics, so you know that has continued to rise. In fact, in 2023, childhood food insecurity across the country raised by 44%. That's huge. That is just huge, and really speaks to inflation again, and how this need that exists here in West Michigan is also across the entire country, but we're also being affected by it, right? Our children right here, our neighbors, are being affected by inflation and food insecurity continuing to grow. So again, this is why this is so important that we're showing up right now. But then also Kids Food Basket, this organization, we're 92% philanthropically funded, which means that 92% of our budget is coming from individuals like all of you, from individuals that are giving, from community organizations or churches or businesses or foundations. There's 92% of our budget is coming right here from the community. So that's why it makes such a huge difference when you give. Because also right now, because of inflation and because of everyone recovering from the pandemic, there's less philanthropy here in West Michigan than there used to be. In fact, philanthropy is down across the country by 20%. That's really difficult, right? That's a tough stat, and that's affecting a lot of our nonprofits here in West Michigan. And so again, if you do have the ability to give, and even giving $10 makes a big difference. So if you do have the ability to give, giving a gift right now, whether it's to Kids Food Basket or to a nonprofit that you really care about, genuinely makes a difference. So a few things that you can do to make an impact right away. And these are some of my favorite numbers because they just show how when we give our dollars that we can really make a difference for our kids here in West Michigan today. So for example, $10, right? Just $10 can be a daily serving of dairy, healthy dairy, like cheese sticks or a yogurt, healthy dairy, $10 for one child for an entire month. That's pretty great, right? It's because we're buying so much here, our buying power is high, and so our costs are driven down. So healthy dairy, $10 for an entire month. $15 can mean healthy meals for one kid for an entire week, right? So $15, that's a really healthy, nourishing Sac Supper that you're providing for one child for an entire week. It makes a huge difference. This one's my favorite. And what I love to give to personally. $25 can provide a serving of fresh fruit in Sac Suppers for an entire school for one day. So if you give $25 to Kids Food Basket, you are ensuring an entire school that we're serving gets healthy, fresh fruit for one whole day. Isn't that awesome? I just love that. And it really does make a huge difference. Or if you give $50, that can provide healthy meals for one kid for an entire month. That makes a huge difference as well.
Yeah, I think really just laying it out there for everybody to kind of see that, as I mentioned, those little things that maybe we take for granted, at $15 here and there, that can go to, it can go a long ways with the help of Kids Food Basket. And not just the monetary donations, but of course the volunteering. I did want to bring up the special sessions you guys are hosting later on this month at all of the Kids Food Basket locations across West Michigan, where people can come out and really volunteer. Can you tell us a little bit more about those, Bridget?
Thanks, Phil. Yes, we would love all of you to come out and join us for our Go Orange Days. Again, orange is the color of childhood hunger awareness. So we are having Go Orange Days, both to raise awareness and also give our West Michigan community a place and an opportunity to get involved. Okay, so there's 2 days. The first is March the 20th, and that day is in our Holland location, which also serves Ottawa and Allegan County. So that location, we've got volunteer activities from 9:30 till 1 o'clock. Again, that's March 20th at our Kids Food Basket Ottawa location that also serves Allegan. And then on March 22nd, we have an event both at our Muskegon location as well as our Kent County location. We'll have snacks and food and trail mix making opportunities. We'll have selfie stations and bag decorating stations and just opportunities to volunteer, opportunities to get involved and to get closer to Kids Food Basket. Also, we've got our carrot dominator, or our it's like a thermometer, but it's a carrot. Carrot meter. And the carrot meter is how we are showing how far we are on raising that $75,000. So when you make a gift to Kids Food Basket, then that carrot meter will continue to grow. So that'll be available to watch as well. We'd really love for the community to join us either on March 20th or March 22nd. It does make a difference. All of your time, all of your effort, all of your love, right? When you're showing up for community, that's the way that we make the world a brighter, better place for each other. We're meant to act local. We're meant to work together in our community, show up for our neighbors to make a stronger, healthier West Michigan for all.
Fantastic stuff. Bridget, I can't thank you enough for coming on. That was all such great information for everybody to really know, not just about those specialty days, those Go Orange days at the end of the month, but also ways that they can get involved right now. It's all can be found right now. We've got a lot more information for people on our website as well to help Kids Food Basket, as well as, get those signs and really help kind of spread that message for Going Orange and helping raise awareness to childhood hunger as well. Bridget, thank you so much for being here today. We really do appreciate you, and having Kids Food Basket on the live desk all the time is really a great way to, kind of allow you guys to spread that message even further, and we love having you guys on here.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much, Phil.
Of course, absolutely. And I want to thank everybody else for tuning into this latest edition of the Wood TV Live Desk. I'm Phil Penarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.